Hello everybody, it's Steve again. I'm back with another video, but it's not going to be the one I promised yesterday. I planned on doing another behind the scenes video for the Fantasy League on how I maintain the seasonal stats. Turns out there's still a little bit more work I need to do in order to make that presentable, so we're going to hold off on that and we'll do that once I get everything straight with the spreadsheets. But we're going to go ahead and do the NXT Takeover 31 prediction video instead. I'm going to give you my thoughts on the 5 matches that have been advertised so far, which means there's 5 different confidence points that we can put on it, and I will be picking the winners and be giving you my confidence points for each match. So let's get started. Alright, the first match we're going to talk about, and excuse me, I'm going to refer to my notes because once again we have to deal with my memory, which is not so good. The first match we're going to talk about is the NXT North American Championship match. It is Damian Priest defending against Johnny Gargano. I was a very big fan of Johnny Gargano. The key word there was. This heel turn, the arrogant heel turn, the obnoxious prick, Johnny Gargano, not a fan of that. I mean, he is still great in the ring. It's just his character is annoying as hell, which is probably what he's going for. But I also really like Damian Priest. I thought that the match he had with Finn Balor at Takeover in Your House, I believe that match put him on the map and propelled him to winning the North American Championship. So I believe that Damian Priest is going to win that match, and I have placed 2 confidence points on it. So for the first match, I have Damian Priest over Johnny Gargano, 2 confidence points. Alright, the next match we're going to talk about is the NXT Women's Championship match, which has Io Shirai defending against Candice LeRae. And my thoughts on Candice LeRae and Johnny Gargano is either both of them are going to win titles or neither one of them will. And since I've already picked Damian Priest to beat Johnny Gargano, it goes without saying that I'm going to pick Io Shirai to win here. And I have 3 confidence points on it. I believe that where they're going with it is eventually it's going to be Io Shirai versus Rhea Ripley. And Rhea is probably the one who is going to take the title off of Io Shirai. So I believe that Io Shirai is going to successfully defend. I have 3 confidence points on it, and let's head to the next match. Alright, the next match is going to be the NXT Championship match, which I'm hoping is the main event, but on the Wikipedia page it has this match listed 3rd, so I'm doing these matches in the order that they're listed on Wikipedia. But it's Finn Balor defending against Kyle O'Reilly. I have a little bit of history with Kyle O'Reilly. The first wrestling show that I ever did, which was called the Star City WrestleFest. Eric Nelson, give me a shout out on that one. But Kyle O'Reilly was at that show, and I got an autographed photo of him and talked to him for a few minutes. This is before he arrived in NXT. I believe he was still in Ring of Honor at the time. But since there wasn't a lot of people at the show that I went to with him, he didn't sit at the table very long, unless there was somebody there to see him. But when there was a pause, Kyle O'Reilly was running steps. He was doing iron mics. He was working out, exercising during the show, and I thought that was really cool of him to do that. Having said that, though, we're talking about this is Finn Balor he's going against, okay? And since Kyle O'Reilly has been in NXT, he has been mostly a tag team guy. And since he is a tag team guy, I don't give him a lot of chance in this match. As a matter of fact, I've picked Finn Balor to win with 5 confidence points. But that should take nothing away from Kyle O'Reilly. I think he is outstanding. I love his moveset. I love the way he works in the ring. My only problem with it is that this is Finn Balor. And Finn Balor right now is just on another level. Even going further beyond than he was when he was first in NXT. I believe Finn Balor is on that type of role right now. So picking Finn Balor, 5 confidence points. All right, the next match we're going to talk about is Kushida against Velveteen Dream. And of all the matches on this card, this would be the one I probably care the least about. I've never been a big fan of Velveteen Dream, even when he tried to do a little babyface thing, working with Adam Cole and Roderick Strong. Just never really cared for him. And now that he's a heel, I care for him even less. Kushida, though, is an outstanding worker, and when he's working with cruiserweights, you pretty much can't bet against him. Because I think he is head and shoulders above just about everybody in the cruiserweight division. But when he steps it up and goes against a heavyweight, I can refer you back to when he went against Walter. It was an outstanding match, but Kushida came up short. So I'm picking Velveteen Dream to win this match with 4 confidence points. But don't be surprised if this match isn't like a sleeper match of the night candidate. Even though I don't care about Velveteen Dream, he can put on a very exciting match, and so can Kushida. It's all going to depend on whether the chemistry between these two can work out. But once again, picking Velveteen Dream with 4 confidence points. All right, everybody, and for the final match, Flash has decided to join me here. The final match on the list for Takeover is the NXT Cruiserweight Championship match, where you have Santos Escobar defending against Isaiah Swerve Scott. Santos Escobar has his 2 little flackies. I believe it's Joaquin Wilde and Raul Mendoza. Don't be surprised if they get involved. Don't be surprised if Breezango doesn't get involved for Swerve. I have no idea. Of all the title matches, this is the one I care the least about. But I went ahead and I picked Swerve to win the title. And I'm going to tell you why. Eventually, Jordan Devlin is going to bring back the actual Cruiserweight Championship. And a match between Jordan Devlin and Santos Escobar would make me go, eh. However, a match between Jordan Devlin and Isaiah Swerve Scott, I think that could be really, really good. Back when they did Worlds Collide, when Jordan Devlin actually won the title, Swerve was in that match, and that was an outstanding match. I believe Angel Garza was also in that match. But that was an outstanding match. I don't believe that they could pull off the same quality of a match with Santos Escobar. So I'm going to pick Swerve to win this match. I only put one confidence point on it. So that way, if I'm wrong, I'm not going to suffer too much for it. Alright everybody, that's my thoughts on NXT Takeover 31. I am almost certain that this show will be leaps and bounds better than what we saw last weekend with Clash of Champions. Because NXT always outperforms WWE when it comes to pay-per-view style events. Like I said, I believe that Velveteen Dream and Kushida could be a sleeper match of the night. Kyle O'Reilly and Finn Balor could also be a match of the night. I'm really looking forward to seeing this show. There's only one match that I am really not interested in, which is Kushida and Velveteen Dream. However, I do hope that match is good, so it'll make it worth watching. And I only have one title change. I have Swerve dethroning Santos Escobar. I have every other champion retaining. So if you want to leave some comments, you can tell me where you think I'm wrong. And try to change my mind, which most of you who are watching this should know. Changing my mind is a pretty difficult thing to do. But if you come up with a pretty compelling argument, we'll see what happens. Take care, everybody, and have a good rest of your day.